Hello, everyone. Welcome to All Around the Ball. My name is Craig Birtwistle. I am the Liverpool Football Club International Academy Director for the state of New Jersey. I have been coaching for over 18 years in both England and America, and even though I don't claim to know all the answers, I do have a wealth of knowledge that I would like to pass on to players, parents, and families alike. This first episode is called the Car Door Effect, which is all about how we communicate with our child after a game is played. Each week, millions of mothers and fathers take their sons and daughters to games all over the world. A drive that can fly by with a blink of an eye, but can also feel like an eternity. Have you ever thought about how this brief moment in time can affect the way your child will be affected mentally? I am a coach for over 18 years and a father of two boys, Will and Jamie. My oldest has just started to play competitive soccer and absolutely loves the sport, just as I did at his age. My wife, Sarah, has never really been involved in this world, so it is a new and exciting time for her. Due to this, I felt compelled to write an article based on the conversation I had with my wife. My son loves the game and lives to play. He is no next generation superstar, but that isn't what's important to me. What is important is that he truly enjoys playing enough to want to come back week in and week out. If not, we will assist him to find his true passion. It is very important to me that my boys find their own passion and do not just do what daddy wants or likes. If he does continue to love the game, I will be there for him to help him learn as long as he wants to put the time, effort, energy, and love into what he does. When I was younger, I was very fortunate that my dad would take me to play football. My dad would drive me all over Birmingham and watch me on cold, wet, windy days. He would sometimes sneak off for a drink every now and then, but we'll forgive him for that. I would remember that every journey on the way to the field would be positive. My dad would just remind me to do my best, listen to the coach, and above all else, have fun. Then the game would begin. My dad always had my best interests at heart. My dad, however, was a manager of a big company, not a soccer coach, so never had the daily interactions with children like I do. My dad is a very straight to the point man, and I love him for that. However, as a child, I wasn't always looking for that black or white answer. On days when I did well, he told me. However, I also knew far too well on the days when I didn't. It always felt like the good talks were a lot quicker than the ones that weren't. I remember one conversation when he looked at me and said, "Are you running in slow motion?" I remember the day well, as it was very muddy, and I just couldn't get my feet out of the mud, hence the slow motion. For that day, I had already known that it wasn't a good day, so the comment wasn't useful or constructive. I also remember I had a great day, and his response was, "Why can't you play like that every week?" I do remember the countless times, however, my dad said he was proud of me. However, some children don't get that, hence the article. The ride home is usually when the problems occur for a lot of families. The car door closes, and that for a lot of players can be an intimidating factor. If you are a parent who is enthusiastic in helping your child, the biggest mistakes can be found in the next 5 minutes on the car ride home. As a coach, I have an agreement with my parents on my team that there is a 48-hour rule to discuss game day situations. This is to avoid anything bad being said in the heat of the moment. This practice is done at many travel teams as a form of protecting the player, the parent, and the coach. This being said, however, no one has ever mentioned, to my knowledge, when you should address the game with your child. The reason that is because it's not my place to tell you when to address your child. However, in my professional opinion, the following will help your child with digesting the information about what has happened and what they can improve upon. Below are a few things to keep in mind before that door shuts. Things to keep in mind. Remember, what your child does in a competitive sport has no implication on you as a parent. The game is about them, not about me, and not about you. Sport is played with high emotion. Imagine a person who is hysterical. Telling them to calm down doesn't help the situation. So telling a player who is already disappointed that they didn't play well also will not help the situation. Players may be exhausted, both physically and mentally, from the game and may need a break from the game completely. The solution: when the car door closes, read your child's expression. Are they pleased? Are they disappointed? Are they mad, angry, or are they just their normal self? First question you can ask is, did you have fun? If the answer is no, ask them why. If they are angry or upset, let them have time to calm down before you try to follow up with any other information. Number two, what would you like to talk about? If they just want to talk about the game, let them. They may need to get something off their chest. Listen, but do not talk. Let them have their own ideas of what went right and what went wrong. If they ask your opinion, give your opinion, but know, just like toothpaste, out of the tube, your words cannot be put back. If they played well, let them know how proud you are. Some parents always want to give something to work on. However, I feel, especially at the younger age groups, you need to let them have a win every now and then. If you feel they didn't play well, or you can add your comment into a feedback sandwich, a positive comment followed by something to work on, preceded by another positive comment, this will help them understand that not everything they did was bad. However, it also shows that you care enough to help them get better. On the other side, if your child decides that they want to talk about another subject, let them. If they want to talk about Fortnite or Jackson's birthday party or what's for dinner, let them. There's a few reasons for this. They may be too tired, physically and mentally, to talk about the game. They may just have had enough sport for one day, or they simply just want to switch off. These players are not professional, so we do not have to evaluate them that way. If they want to talk to you about the game, let them come to you in your own time. If after a few days you really want to talk to your child about something that happened in the game, you may. Those extra few days help with taking the emotion out and helping having a conversation in a better, calmer manner. The result: your child will not dread the car door ride. They will not dread what used to be a long road home. Your child will enjoy your company and be able to digest the game in their own time. The result will be that the car door effect will no longer be negative. Instead, the car door effect will help your child bond with you as a parent and help them continue to love the game. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you appreciate it. If you did, please feel free to like and subscribe this channel. I'll look forward to seeing you soon.